Now from Safeco Field in Seattle. Digging in now, Mike Rogers, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Arroyo brings it in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. So striding in, Mike Rogers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Hard hit to first. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. At the plate, Mitch Haniger. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the 3-0. And the runner's breaking for third. And he misses with that one. Ball 4. And that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Up next for the Rangers, Chad Pinder. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just missing here, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Chopped weakly to the left. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Stepping up now, Mike Rogers. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to right. Zagunis is there to put it away for route number 1. Stepping in, Pat Valaika, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Rogers going back on it. He's got it as the tying run is left. Settling in now, Cameron Perkins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rogers is there and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in to try it again, Mark Zagunis. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Rogers, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Mike Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat. The pitch. Hit to short. Anderson picks it up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Texas came through late, taking the lead in the MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. Two of the best bats in the business. Now to the plate, Mike Rogers, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. High and deep to right center. On the run is Dahl. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Mike Rogers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Perkins is under this one. 1 gone. Next for Seattle, Cameron Perkins. He singled his last time up.
Cameron Perkins.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Rogers has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Mike Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kenny Vargas. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Perkins is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swinging a soft liner, but little trouble handling this one. Leading off the inning, Mike Rogers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Line towards center field. Dahl is right there, 1 down.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finish the month with a bang, just the way you...
Evening baseball on tap in North. Striding into the box, Mike Rogers. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And he's got a chance to collect some serious hardware, individually and team-wise. If everything goes according to plan and he finishes strong, this team's going to play in October. And once you get to October, anything can happen.
In now, Rico Pulido. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Wind up and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rogers has a play. 1 out. At the plate, Mike Rogers. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground is short. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball.
So coming to the plate, Mike Rogers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Mike Rogers. He's 0 for 3 to this point, so not the game he was hoping to have as he continues his quest for a batting title here in the season's final month.
But I expect him to slap an amazing at-bat right here. Last at-bat of the day.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 2-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Rogers will get there, and he puts it away to... Ready for another shot now, Nomar Mazara. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Rogers is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Texas jumped ahead. It's time for base. Coming to the plate now, Mike Rogers. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in, Mike Rogers, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now at the plate, Mike Rogers, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Mike Rogers.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to third. Chapman's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready now, Mike Rogers, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Line drive to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kenny Vargas, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Castro racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the second run will score as well, as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
You know, D-Row, you know you've been in pretty...
Now at the plate, Alvin Galindo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rogers is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2. Now at the plate, Mike Rogers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Next up for the A's, Nomar Mazara. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Rogers comes in a few... 8-3 is today's final. Texas used a nice 5th inning to take the lead.